offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Right side to Williams. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. From the gun on 3rd down. Gannon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
He's into space past the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing to start the drive. Horn. Looking for his tight end on the clearance. Complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Horn. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Gannon. Yeah, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Wagner. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out now come the Lions. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he's taken down. Chiefs sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Horn. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And he's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages. Can't
get away, and he's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw. Gannon. Under pressure, they got him again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun on third down, Gannon. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up fourth down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. York able to send this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one nearly picked off. Figured his caliber to let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Horn. He's going to go up top again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Oh, good move. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26. Yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding someone to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw. Horn. Throw left side complete. That's Roman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brings up third.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Ready. Red 38.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Horns pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
They'll try and run for the first with Hilmer. But he's going to run into a great ball right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Drill 52. Ready. Black. Green jack. Hut.
Back to throw. Horn. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and
The
goal.
Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Here we go, set. Flag blue. Drill green. Hut.
They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is good.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And he's up and down at the 28. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. Washington now out of the gun. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
On the carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit back in possession of the football. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nash. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good shove at the end of that one.
It's
second down and 8.
24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Thurman. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good decision in the end. The punt and run gets him 9 yards in the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first, here's Washington. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was